Dear brothers and sisters, we are living in very dangerous times. These are the times when the devil is trying to hack the church. Of course, he's been trying to hack the church for all these centuries. However, now he has some success. He hasn't succeeded completely, and he will never have full victory over the church. But now he has some progress, okay? And this is something I want to talk about. How can he succeed in deceiving individual Christians and even local churches and maybe even the whole church? Well, maybe 20, 30 years ago, I could be sure to tell you that all other churches, so-called churches, denominations, Protestants, Catholics, they already been conquered by devil, okay? They are not an obstacle for the devil, okay? Because moral-wise, of course, they fell off the grace as soon as they broke off the Orthodox Church. But they still had some healthy values, they still had many things which were not pleasing for the devil. But now it's all gone, okay? Just individual people are still trying to do something, but in general, these churches, no matter how big, you see now how big is the Catholic Church, but it's completely subdued by the devil and the spirit of this world. In a way, how they support all these perverts and other stuff, okay? So in those days, I could tell you that the only obstacle now for the devil is the Orthodox Church of Christ. The devil is unable to hack, unable to do, to penetrate to the walls of this fortress, and is the greatest danger for him in this world, because it's not allowing him to overcome or to overtake the whole world, which is his dream, his plan. However, nowadays we are experiencing great challenges, and this wall has already some cracks, okay? And this doesn't mean that the words of Christ, that the devil will not overcome, the gates of hell will not overcome the church, which was established by Christ. That will never happen. However, to understand what that means, we need to think about the grace which we perceive within the church, which has never diminished, and the truth that we find in the church, it's always been there. But when we are talking big things like general attitude or some some norms, okay, or some attitude towards fasting or towards what's going on in the world, okay, these things, these trends, they can change, okay? The church people, even hierarchy, bishops, patriarchs, okay, that can change. And it is important to not to be too reliant these days on just belonging to the Orthodox Church. Okay, first of all, let us talk about the idea of being hacked, okay? On individual level, someone can be hacked. You have a child, okay? You were bringing him or her up in healthy values, okay? In good company, good books, everything. However, at the age of, say, 16, 15, you discover that he or she is now becoming different, okay? You cannot penetrate into his mind, but you can see that he is now smoking or has tattoos, piercing, swears, sometimes, okay? It's different. It's already a different person. You're surprised what happened. After few years, okay, you discover that he is stealing, that he is doing drugs and something else. And you are wondering what is going on. But you could see that his heart has been hacked. Maybe in that early moment. It's being hacked. It's already a different person. It's been stolen. Okay? The snake has crept into his or her heart. And now it's a different person already. And similar things happens with governments, okay, with corruption. And that's why it's called corruption. It's corrupting, spoiling, okay. When people who are responsible for the country, who are responsible for the well-being and for the, say, justice in this country, they are selling their conscience, they are selling their people, okay, their country for bribes, for money, okay. This is adultery. Any kind of hacking, any kind of penetration by the devil is some form of hacking, being hacked, being the betrayer, okay. Judas sold Christ for 30 pieces of silver, okay. And this spiritual adultery, okay, this takes many forms and shapes. And unless we are extremely vigilant and we keep fast to the gospel of Christ, to the Holy Church, to the Holy Communion, we will be hacked. No matter if we call ourselves Orthodox or non-Orthodox, okay, we will be hacked. Okay, so today let me say briefly what has happened. Why is this happening? Well, the main reason is this relaxation. After this totalitarian and Bolshevik governments, after the wars, the big wars, the First World War, Second World War, the time of peace, and people got relaxed. Okay, the new paradigm that everything is allowed. Okay, it's liberal. Everything is allowed. Everything is fine. No devil. What devil? Who is devil? Okay, you can do whatever you want. You can believe whatever you want. You can buy whatever you want. You can go wherever you want. Okay, so this liberal mindset has blinded people, including people of the church. Okay, and this is why it became more natural for church people to just become part of the society. And if society is brainwashed by some, it used to be TV, okay, but now it's bloggers, it's YouTube, it's all these things, but it's same brainwashing with all those algorithms and filters. And now, yes, it's just a matter of fact, who are you watching? Okay, you're watching this blogger or that blogger, okay? That's how you think. And that became very different from we understand ourselves as Christians and the rest of the world, which lies in the evil. We listen to Christ, and that's it. In the gospel, in the church, and that's it. In the monastery, the monastics, and that's it. We don't listen to, some influencers or something else. But now it's different. And now, of course, this didn't happen all of a sudden. Okay, there was a long preparation. We can see that from the first centuries, the devil was trying to hack the church. Okay, he was trying to. First, he was inventing all kinds of heresies. Okay, and all kinds of attempts. Okay, some were very strict, some were very lax. Some were saying that, okay, freedom, now we are free, so no morals, no laws, okay, you just do whatever you want, and indulging all kinds of sins. Okay, the church was able to overcome all these errors. Maybe in those days, those attacks were even stronger than today, but the church was also stronger. The church people were stronger. I shouldn't say the church, because the Church of Christ is always holy. So later, the big risk came with Christianity becoming the allowed religion, and then becoming the official religion of the Roman Empire, then Byzantine, and most Christian countries, that had both positive influence on those societies, but also had the great risk of going too close with the government and with the nation and with these things. And this is what is harming us now. If you are too close with a nation, you may becoming more nationalistic rather than Christian, who has his main homeland in the heavens and not on earth. Or you become too much dependent on the government and not on Christ. And the government became subdued by Mammon. Okay, it first happened in Europe, in Western Europe, former Christian countries and monarchs. But then it happened in Russia and West and Eastern Europe also. And I'm now not talking about other countries. Okay, they were hacked in other ways and much easier. Okay. So now we are dealing with this problem, that unless we remain spiritually vigilant every day, morning till night, bringing the fruits of faith, we will be enslaved, we will be blinded. Okay, we see how priests are blinded. They were relaxed after the persecutions stopped more than 30 years ago. So this 30 years of relaxation had a tremendous impact. And we have the faithful who don't care about their faith. Okay, we come to the church for 2 hours a week, but if you count how many hours you have in a week, 7 days, that's more than 100 hours. I'm not counting sleep and food. It's more than 100 hours. And only 2 hours are dedicated to God. And everything else is full immersion in Mammon. And with this, you think you won't be a slave of Mammon, you think you won't be blinded by the Mammon. Okay, if you're wasting your time during these other days and hours, playing some stupid games or watching some movies, or just killing your time, you are wasting. You are not just wasting, you're becoming blinded, completely mammonized. Okay, you're becoming a mammonist. And I'm now talking not only about regular faithful, I'm talking about priests as well. They're also they're spending hours in some chat rooms, okay, sharing some links, videos, pictures, who knows what. Okay, just for entertainment, just for, for nothing else to do. And you think that such people would not be blinded by some propaganda, by some bloggers, some influencers? Okay, of course they will be blinded, especially if it's total blindness. Okay, most of people are blinded by some kind of media. Okay, as soon as you hear that, as you see that many people, not just Christians, not just Orthodox, but many people support some position, and they say yes, 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 we like this guy, and the others are bad. There is a big chunk of people. Okay, keep away from this. Keep away from this. That means that this is a herd, and it's rushing towards a precipice. Eventually it will go into the sea and drown there, like in the gospel. We don't want to be part of any herd. We want to be only following Christ, our true pastor. And this is becoming more and more difficult. External piety. I go to church, I put candle, I receive communion, everything is fine, and then I go back to my mammon. And everything is so peaceful and so nice. Okay, I have a peace of mind. Okay, and I'm like everyone else. Okay, and that's it. And you are like everyone else. You are completely blinded, and the peace that you think you have is not the peace of the world, of the Lord. It's the peace of Antichrist. It is falling asleep, spiritual death, and you think that this is peace. Brothers and sisters, we need to see if we are bringing fruits of faith, if we are free of any fake, false ideologies. And even fruits of faith. Okay, some people say, oh, I helped this person, now I'm happy, I'm good. No, Buddhists do the same, and many others do the same. This is better than just walking away, of course, walking by. If you help someone, this is good, but it's not enough. It doesn't mean, okay, it's not the reason for you to be relaxed now, to say I'm a nice person, so I'm bringing fruits, bearing fruits of faith. It's not enough. Fasting becomes more and more relaxed with all kinds of justification. Brothers and sisters, let us be vigilant. Let us put more effort into prayer. Let us not accuse anyone, but let us see that this world is dragging everyone into its net, including the Orthodox. Okay, and we have to be super vigilant to avoid this. We should not be relying too much on someone else, on the official church position, or on something else. No, not anymore. We have to be fighters ourselves. Okay, when the fortress has cracks, now it depends on every individual soldier, if he is able to hold the enemy and to withstand this spirit of this world overtaking the minds and hearts of everyone on this planet. May the Lord give us wisdom, give us spiritual vigilance, give us hearts which are unceasingly striving for the truth for his righteousness, craving for the kingdom of heaven and its truth, and ready to trample the devil anytime. And the mighty hand of our Lord, his wisdom, his love for others, sacrificial love, will be with us. I mean, God bless, brothers and sisters.